and on certain other systems. But as I say, this system you find, what's going on with this camera? That's better. Right, so of course enable 3D. If you've got store sound glitch down here, asynchronous texture streaming. You have also got another one for texture streaming in your debug right here. Use GPU texture scaling. But anyway, these settings here you'll find with anyway. And of course, yeah, you'd think that converting to 16 is going to make it clear up. It doesn't really seem to. But if you use those settings, you've got no glitches anywhere on this system anyway. As I say, other systems, there's different settings you're going to have to follow. So don't worry about leaving a comment if you've seen on one of my previous videos on rpcs3 different settings. As I say, they're the main, the settings I'd give on that. It's just an all-round one, so people can get your games going. You can just fit all things from there. But I am doing a comprehensive one just of certain consoles. So, well, certain PCs, I should say. Oh, this one's Oblivion, Skyrim, well, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, I should say. Actually, we'll go back. This one here was Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Let's go through it again, so I didn't actually mention the name of it. So Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, you can have some glitching on certain things. Gosh, almost like this phone. What the hell? Sorry about the video quality, people. I don't know what is going on. Right, hopefully this fixes the problem. Alright, Oblivion we did before. Alright, so this is Elder Scrolls Skyrim. Probably one you've all been waiting for. Alright, there are a few different types of settings you can get this game going on. But, I mean, the problem is we're tapping everything out to the max we can to try and get it running. You've got to be careful not to use too many settings, otherwise, you know, if you've got too many enhancements going on, your computer's not going to handle doing all the enhancements. So you're better off having a few that are going to make a difference, rather than having heaps of different enhancements and then it's slowing it up because the computer's trying to do too many enhancements. So you want to go for these settings. And like I said, this Skyrim, I would have spent over 80 to 100 something hours on this one, trying to work out different rpcs3 combinations of settings. And this one seems to be the best. You do get a slight glitch in when you're close to water, just the sound of water. Can't really do much about it. I've tried all sorts of settings to get it going, to get that sound of the water a lot better, but it doesn't seem to be any way around it. The only thing I can suggest if you wanted to keep trying different things, course, the problem is there's so much going on with this game. You've got all the different shaders, you've got the sounds of everything out in the wild, plus the gameplay sound, plus the actual playing the game, plus the moving the graphics a whole lot. So you're tapping everything out, you're using everything to the max. I have found it's a toss-up, convert 16, but also not convert it. Sometimes some games converting to 16 bits not the best thing for them. But I've tried all sorts of combinations of this, but everybody's welcome to give it a go. At least here the gameplay will run. Your gameplay's running fine, your sound's fine, the voices are probably about 70% fine. Like they're talking fine. Just every now and again you might get someone talking where they'll say something and then start saying something else again in conversation. But that's with your time stretching and things. So at the moment it's sort of the best it can be. Anyway, so you can still play the game. But honestly, it is there's still the odd little glitch where all these other ones are fine. So I mean, if you're into your Elder Scrolls, get into Oblivion. There's no glitches or anything on those settings I'll give you for that. Runs completely smooth, and it's just the same as Skyrim. I mean, it came out before Skyrim. I think it even won a few awards by memory. For some weird reason, it just wasn't as well known to everybody. The only difference you'll find is colouring. Skyrim probably had more realistic colouring, like autumn, spring colours on the leaves, things like that. Grass, different colours. Whether Oblivion still had that, but it was more brighter, more like a gameplay colour. So your grass would be like vibrant green, where with Skyrim they made like grass look realistic, where it was dead or dry or whatever. Whether Oblivion, it's just a bit more gamey graphics rather than realistic, colouring, I should say. Graphics are still the same, and gameplay, everything. You're still going to be doing everything very similar. And Oblivion's a bloody brilliant game. So, but anyway, let's keep getting down to it. Right, Vampire Rain, Altered Species, last setting. Remember, these are the settings for these games on the 6200U with a 520 graphics card. So I hope that helps. As I say, if you've got a different computer system, one that's not as later model as the 6200, maybe you've got a 4600 or a 30-something hundred, or maybe you've got I've got a video there for a 3000, is it 3200 something, i7. I mean, when you get into i7s and that, okay, it's great. You get it. It's going to have more power, more CPUs. But yeah. But anyway, I hope it all helps. Enjoy the gameplay. Right, these are the other options for Far Cry 3. But I don't find it works very well.